Action.
All right.
Bam. Wagwan, it's OBF. It's your girl, 777.
You didn't even say the rest of your ad name.
You didn't even
slacking.
know. Okay.
I know your ad name when you don't.
You don't know what I was doing. It's my intro.
I'm gonna be quiet. You're right. Go ahead. You got it.
I should be just shouting for this. I definitely did forget. Okay, I'm 777 on Earth. My name is Kenya, And yes, what's your name?
Lord Fabulous.
And what's your Instagram?
Lord Fabulous.
And it's Ali J.
Anyway, and it's us, starting out awkwardly, but wonderfully and naturally, because it's episode 4, and today is August the 23rd. And yeah, we out here, genuinely opinionated. That was a very hard opinion, but you know what? I'm gonna take it and throw it. Right. That's what we do. You know what I mean?
All right, let's get it. What are we talking about today? What's on the docket?
What are we talking about? Okay, I feel like we should talk about the wildfires
and Amazon.
We should start there.
Right now, the Amazon has been burning down for like a month, basically. Wildfires have been taking over the land, and it just so happened to happen a little after the people, the tribes,
the indigenous people,
indigenous people of the land finally won rights over the land fully. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And it just so happens. And then there's videos all on Facebook of women from these tribes talking about how this has happened
corporations
burned that shit down, and right now TV is trying to blame it on climate change and all that bullshit. But in our reality, the indigenous people won back their land, and they're trying to burn it down, and who knows what the government is trying to use it for.
Supposedly, that happened after the Amazon tribes won that lawsuit against the big oil company.
Hold on, I have a post on how we can help them in the Amazon. Actually,
yeah, how can we? Because posting stuff on Instagram is barely going to do anything but spread awareness.
8 ways you can help save the Amazon. It says sign Greenpeace petitions to protect the land of indigenous and traditional communities in the Amazon forest. Reduce your beef consumption. Rainforest beef is usually used for fast food burgers and processed beef products.
Ew.
Protect and anchor a rainforest through the Rainforest Action Network. Okay. So help buy land in the rainforest through the Rainforest Trust. That's also great. Support rainforest indigenous populations with Amazon Watch. Reduce your paper and wood consumption or buy a rainforest safe products through the Rainforest Alliance. Support art, science, and other projects that raise awareness about the Amazon through the Amazon Aid Foundation, and help protect animals living in the jungle with WWF.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we can do is just spread awareness.
Yeah,
it's also more than we can do too.
This is actually great though. This is great.
Do you guys trust big corporations though?
This is not a big corporation.
You think I trust? No, but supposedly they went in there and set those fires themselves.
Yeah,
because they're usually trying to use the land for crop farming and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I definitely know there's definitely organizations out there that are genuine that I would give my money to, but I just feel like there's definitely different things that we can do. We could Google, especially on Facebook. I'm sure there's Amazon Facebook group people that are out here I don't know. I'd rather give my money to somebody who's down the block,
who's actually
out here
down there doing it. And that's
what
I was
100%.
saying. I was actually
buy
telling
a flight,
that the other day.
Buy a flight down there to do that.
And then somebody on their way down there and just send your money to them and let they help.
Yeah. Because when you donate to shit like breast cancer awareness and all that, a lot of that money is not going to awareness.
It'll be like KFC, the people who give cancer, and they'll have a pink chicken with pink dye with cancerous pink dye to eat from it.
Yeah. You said pink chicken with pink dye?
Yeah.
Yo, y'all remember what fast food restaurant was it that had that black burger? It was for Halloween. You know what I'm talking about, right? It was spray painted black.
Was it? What?
It was Burger King or some shit. It was Burger King, right? Yeah. It was a black burger that you would eat, to celebrate Halloween.
Or something. Yeah.
That lets you know that that is foul.
You know some motherfuckers bought that shit.
A lot of niggas was buying that. Wow. They had to.
And all seasons Halloween, it probably was. You don't know if that was cold.
That's a burger with
nasty stuff mixed.
That shit got cancer +2 in it.
Plus all the freaking just pills and steroids they put in the meat.
Oh my god! You
anyway,
me. I gotta take another break from meat.
I'd rather reach out. I'd rather like just literally put in my search engine, Facebook and like Amazon groups, like in something like Philadelphia,
and just try to
like
go
whatever.
on from there. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is like people are literally trying to put money together to buy flights and to plant seeds. And first of all, it is low key beautiful that this is happening. Not
that what is happening?
The fire, not that the fire is
huh?
great. No, listen, not that the fire is great, but what fire actually symbolizes. Fire is you're a fire sign. Okay.
Sagittarius gang.
Fire can be very purifying, and a lot of new growth is happening in the world.
Not in this situation,
no.
since like that's like 20% really of our oxygen right there.
Right. So it's really bad and tragic. We know all these facts. Like this is like what life is.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like in the spiritual like a lot of things are being torn down. Like a lot of new seeds are being like this opportunity for people to like literally bring new growth. Like people who were never talking about the Amazon are talking about it right now. Same thing with like
but at what cost? Just because
no,
we're talking
I'm not saying
about
this
it,
is worth
at
it.
what cost?
Listen, I'm not going against anything what you're saying because it's facts. Like this is awful. I'm just saying that there's a drop of goodness in this because a lot of new growth happens. Like
I don't think so because that land that they're burning down, they're going to use that. Those companies, though, like corporations, they're going to use that. They're supposedly they went in there and set fire to it themselves so that they can use it for crop farming.
What do you mean?
Like if they go and put a fire to it, they're gonna go and try to basically fix it.
So
go in and like change that land.
They owe them.
Yeah, deforest it basically.
Basically.
Oh,
and that's not. Yeah, that ain't like no good in that.
That's fucked up. Cause I like from what y'all was telling me, I thought it was like they own the land, so it's just like
no, they won.
Cause that soil is about to be
finally
good as shit.
won, and then they got fire to it. But it's like, how can the indigenous people fix that land without full blown like help? Unless they fight. If they fight still against the government from like recropping the land, then that would be great. I was thinking like if they like start an organization where we can start plants and stuff like that down there or whatever to basically try to like help that out. But that's still a lot of money. That's a lot of fucking wildfire.
Yeah.
I'm not close
I mean that's gonna take time, but like still like it's definitely possible, but it's not like when you said like that, like damn reality stand.
Life sucks. That's why I had to take a break from social media. I was like, it was too much negativity left and right. I said, let me get off this shit.
I still don't see that as negativity. It's more
social media is nothing but negativity, yo.
Nothing.
Think about it. Like most of the shit glamorized on social media or just in the news, anything is negative. Majority of it.
Salt is not really a lot. Too much salt is not good for you. But if you like season that shit,
it's just not balanced out. That's all.
Social media is too much salt.
You have to create your balance with social media, though. If you don't create your balance, I used to think that until I created my balance with social media.
So what you do to create a balance?
I mean, you have to create it in your own way. What I did is that I feel like I used to like delete my app a lot.
That's what I do.
Like I'm not gonna delete my app. Like I shouldn't emotionally let this app just get to me like
nah,
this.
But
like,
that's our generation.
Why?
Like,
yeah,
that's
but
like,
but it's still like the mental of it. When you sit there and think about it, is like, what is this phone doing so much to my brain?
And it sucks. So that's why.
You feel me? What type of fucking drug is this? Is this cocaine or something?
So wait, all right. So that's the thing. So hold up. So how y'all feel about cyberbullying then?
Cyberbullying. This is what I feel about cyberbullying.
Oh shit.
I can't. This is what I feel about it. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Go ahead.
I can't fully understand cyberbullying because I feel like when we were young, like we started experiencing that probably like 7th, 8th grade. You feel me? Like when niggas had enough energy to beat a motherfucker up and not really care. Now it's like you're sucking dick and like it's all on Facebook.
No, I mean like all right, so look. No, this is what I mean. That's what I mean. So
or you're getting
this is what I mean.
Talking about the teasing.
So like Ray, you sent me the article. The boy, he was dating a tranny in Philly,
and
then in cyberbullying, he killed himself because of that. So hold on. So do you think that like cyberbullying is something that like how do I word this? Do you have sympathy for people that are getting cyberbullied?
I'm about to tell you about that situation.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Now, you guys. This is what I feel like he was from Philly, bro. Listen. I need to tell you from Philly,
He's from
bro.
Philly.
Yes!
From Philly, yeah.
Oh! Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
This is what I'm about to tell you about this situation.
Shit.
This nigga used to be popping on Facebook. Him and his transsexual girlfriend. Well, him and his girlfriend basically. You know, she's a woman now. That was his. But he used to go on live and he was proud about it. He was going up and down the street.
Like he would flaunt like my girl is transsexual.
Like, you gay as shit. He used to be like, I am gay as shit. Like he never cared. They said him and the girlfriend got into a physical altercation. Okay, yeah,
she probably got hands too.
She probably do. She's
a man.
Y'all chill out.
Stop. She's a woman, but has the energy and the body capacity,
the strength and inertia of a nigga.
So she definitely got some fucking hands.
Yeah, that's funny as shit.
But you know you gotta clarify it nowadays. You know, people are so sensitive. Right, articulate. Sorry guys. Sorry, LGBT community. She doesn't mean no harm. Either or, him and a girlfriend got into a really bad altercation, right? And then, like, they was fighting or whatever. I guess they beat each other up. She went to New York or whatever. But the girlfriend was saying he's crazy. Like, there's something wrong with him. The best friend found him in the room foaming at the mouth. And then the mom went on live yesterday and said he didn't kill himself. Something happened to him.
But, hold up, it was saying that he killed himself because he was getting bullied because his girl is transsexual.
His girlfriend is saying he killed himself because we broke up because he's fucking crazy.
I heard that too. That's what she was saying.
That's what the girlfriend and the friend went on live and said. They said it on live, but the mom went on live yesterday and was like, "My son didn't kill himself. Something happened to her."
She don't know that. She wasn't there. Like,
they did. that is true.
So they gotta do
I feel like that's what I'm saying. I feel like the mom already got the autopsy. That's why she went on live yesterday because the girlfriend and the best friend went on live to try to clear their name.
So he was foaming at the mouth. So what? Somebody drugged him?
That's what I'm saying. They think somebody drugged them. But the thing is that they said when he died that day, the girlfriend was in New York that night or whatever. Like something happened. They got into an altercation the next day.
So what if he did drug himself though?
He probably did drug himself. That's what I'm saying. She said he was crazy, but then people are saying that he killed himself because of being bullied on social media. Yeah. He didn't care about being bullied. The nigga got lives on Facebook of him and a girl kissing on each other, telling motherfuckers how mad they are. He was very infatuated. I feel like he liked that energy. There's people who like that.
But as for cyberbullying though, do you think that like that is something
I think real? All bullying.
So cyberbullying is definitely real off the simple fact that everybody is different. Mm-hmm. And everybody is not strong. You feel me? Like there's people who are literally taking this like social media shit like full blown serious.
100%.
So they're gonna die from this shit. You feel me? Like and it's like you should be raising your kids to be resilient to that nowadays.
But
you know what I mean?
That's the thing. That's why like I can't have no sympathy for somebody that's like bitching and moaning. I shouldn't even say that's somebody that's like all right. So I'm gonna take that back. It's hard to have sympathy for somebody that's affected by cyberbullying when you can literally just log out of that shit.
The app.
It's a choice.
Like
Everything's a choice.
And it's different because like she was saying, some people like they need that shit. Like that shit is like that shit is like going to homeroom every day in high school.
That shit is addictive.
So like you have to.
Drug,
but like if you getting cyberbullied, if you come to me and you come bitching, like if you like claiming like victimhood that I'm a victim of cyberbullying, I'm not gonna have no sympathy for you because like you could just turn that shit off
or delete the people.
Delete that app, block motherfuckers.
Words are powerful. It's for me personally. It's just the choice to grow on top of it. Like, if somebody gonna call you an ugly stink hoe, it's just like damn. Maybe I was a stink hoe.
I wasn't expecting that.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Like, it's okay, but that's what I would do. But like, if someone says something, I'm like, both of y'all just say y'all fucking hate Pisces.
Just be like,
nigga, I love myself.
Nah,
I'm like,
I was
like, you feel me? So
I don't hate Pisces. I was exaggerating.
No, but that is what cyberbullying is.
Yeah, you're right.
A nigga gonna comment you ugly.
Because did y'all listen to the Joe Budden podcast when Nicki Minaj was on there? Like, I was bullied all my career. I'm like, bitch, no, you wasn't.
No, like, she was, but she wasn't. She was attacked.
No, listen, you're not bullied because listen. No, it's like that. You pay attention, because she was stopping. She was stopping motherfuckers back. Yeah, you don't get bullied.
You bully everybody.
Wait. One thing I must say though. One thing I must say though. You don't know you talking about a woman. For the longest time, whether it was choice or not, she was with all niggas.
No, listen. I'm about to break that shit down. You're not bullied. Listen, no, because what she was doing, She was literally only paying attention to the negativity.
Yeah.
So if all you going, so if I open up my app and if I only look at the motherfuckers
but
hating.
Here's the thing with that. She started paying attention to the negativity after Safari. She was doing perfectly fine without not really acknowledging the negativity, bro.
Cause you peep. Right after that, that's when she started doing all that weirdo shit.
Who disrespected Nicki Minaj during her career? What man, bro?
Nobody.
Men gave all, bro. The bitch was around these niggas full blown ass naked, bro. Niggas wasn't touching her.
I guess.
Cause she had the respect and how she carried herself, bro.
But she don't act like the superstar she is, though. That's her issue.
Right now, she's not acting like it. She didn't grow into that celebrity.
She didn't throw. Yeah, that's what be her downfall.
And that's why she's getting mad.
No, Safari was he was corny. Bull was corny.
No, but Bull was corny. But Bull was a great support system to her.
Everybody got their plus one. Has that one good plus one.
They always got every great artist got a plus one.
No,
but listen, from the beginning.
Listen, Bull sounds like Nicki Minaj. He got 40.
Even Drake, yeah, exactly.
Drake got 40.
Producer.
But, bro, you don't think 40 in there writing them bars,
40
bro?
is plus one?
Bro, if Quentin Miller can write them bars, 40 in there probably been writing some of them bars, bro.
40 is not a rapper.
Of course, 40 is not a rapper, but 40 is his producer. So his producer is in there telling them, bro, don't say that.
Just one person from the beginning.
That was Safari for Nicki Minaj. That nigga's gone.
I mean, supposedly he was helping her write.
Exactly. The nigga's gone. Where's the spark in her music at?
I've never really listened.
Her ace is gone with the music.
But she write her own shit, though.
He a freaking cancer.
He's a cancer?
Sag and cancer supposedly like this. No, Sag woman.
That's what I'm saying.
Sag woman and cancer men supposedly
she was supposed
like
to keep that friendship alive. She was supposed to say, fuck all that shit we going through.
I mean, she like got a new nigga and she happy.
No, she's not. She ain't.
She was.
She's not. That's the thing with y'all damn Sages. Y'all like to say y'all happy. Y'all be sad.
Nah, I'm not about to go. I'm not gonna cap.
Fire signs. That's a different conversation.
That's fire signs.
They're never gonna
admit that pride. They're so proper. They would never admit that.
Stop this pride shit, because I used to hear that shit all the time. I used to hear that shit all the time.
You remember December?
My sister's an Aries. She a fire sign. My sister's a fire sign.
Yo, hold on. We not gonna get into sorry time. We talk about this shit every podcast. We talk about zodiac signs every podcast. Let's talk about Popeyes, yo.
Hold on. Good ass fucking chicken wings.
You had the chicken sandwich. You had the Popeye chicken sandwich.
I don't eat chicken, so this is not. This is.
How long no meat? How long?
Damn, we're about to go on 3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
So what you eat at Thanksgiving? Just mac and cheese and sides?
It depends. A whole bunch of.
You don't eat cheese either?
I'll bake it. No, I'm transitioning to become a vegan because I'm a vegan chef. You know what I'm saying? But that takes time.
You made them vegan cookies that one day. It was slamming.
Yes, I was gonna make some more, but everything is in time. Thank you. But but like I said, freaking. I bet I would fry like pickles or like.
Hold on. Let us know where we gonna find them chicken sandwiches at.
If Popeyes sell out, right, and if you go to Chick-fil-A and you want to get yourself a butter and they sell out too, you can always come to the barn on 49th and Catherine is 4901. Catherine Avenue to be exact. Yes. Right off on Baltimore Avenue is like right there is a big old sign called the barn. You walk right in. Buttermilk chicken sandwich special should be on the wall. On the chalkboard. And it comes with fries. Everything $10 with little chips. It comes with the homemade sauce and it tastes better than Chick-fil-A.
That sounds delicious.
And it's real.
If you want Philly, get that joint.
You can specifically tell them to add honey on the buns for you.
Ooh. Why is that? Is that because you
I don't know. I just did that shit trial the other
day.
I made one today. I said, what? We need to start adding honey on the buns. So now you can, can you put a little honey on the buns?
Yeah, he cracking the fuck up.
Add a little honey.
I'm not gonna lie, because when you put that joint on your story there one day, I hit you up. I said, yo, if you at work, I'll cash at you right now. Because I was hungry as shit that day too. And that joint, that shit like something out of commercial. I was starving.
I eat meat, so I just be looking at it like, damn, that joint
better come out.
Yo, if you eat meat, you gonna throw up.
No, you know what? I've gone my whole life without eating any red meat, like any steak or anything like that.
You've never had a steak?
No, or like a Big Mac or like anything like that.
You don't want fast food, but you've never had steak?
No.
Are you serious?
I've cooked it. But you know what? I had a little bit of it. I had a little teeny bit because I had to cook it, so I had to taste it. Everybody said it tastes good. I cooked lamb and pork and duck and something else.
I don't eat no fucking pig. That's dead. Pigs eat shit.
I understand why people eat it because that's how I see it.
You know what's crazy? The evolution of pigs. The reason why pigs are like so disgusting and stuff like that, and then they go, Rhea's cracking up at everything. And the reason why pigs, I don't know why I know this. I don't know why.
Share knowledge.
Okay, so the reason why pigs like go in the mud to cool down or whatever the case may be, and they like basically they need the mud to sweat, is because evolution. Evolution has taken pigs out of the natural elements, which is water. Pigs are naturally supposed to be swimming animals. They're supposed to be hairy. They're supposed to sweat and have hair. But since we took pigs out their elements for food, they stopped growing the hair. And, they have to go in mud to sweat.
Yo, that's
disgusting. The reason
I
why
wonder if they would
that's the reason why.
That's why I don't eat pork,
when you see natural pigs and stuff like that in the islands and stuff like that, they're all hairy because they go in the fucking water and swim. They're not in the mud in Africa.
Nah,
they're
pigs
in the
eat shit.
water.
A pig will shit on the ground and then turn around and eat that shit.
Underwater pig would
pig
be good. It'd be like a crab.
They're eating crabs and stuff. They're not
warthogs eat. Like warthogs got hair, so I mean,
but that's a
but not underwater.
But they're pigs.
You're forgetting the key.
That's a branch of the pig, though.
That's a branch of the pig. But
water meat
like
is a different type of meat, yo. That meat is like
water
juicy.
meat.
Yes, like crabs.
What is water?
Crabs.
Like horses are
that's
naturally
seafood.
supposed to be water.
Exactly.
But you call it water meat. You fucked me all the way up. I'm like, did I miss something? Like this new to me.
I'm visualizing a meat, like, cause that's pig, but a water version of it.
Nah, I'm not eating no pork. I would never. Nah, I'm not eating pork. Just because my family like heavily Muslim and just I've grown not eating pork.
Your name's Amir Ali.
But you eat shrimp. Shrimp is like the pork.
Shrimp are bottom feeders. Yeah.
Exactly.
Shrimp good as shit though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Saying,
that shit slamming.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
So listen.
What make
I never had pork before. I never had pork.
Underwater?
I would eat pork if it was underwater.
Nah, you don't want to eat pork ever.
Yeah, okay,
pigs eat waste.
I heard it's sweet, like whatever.
Nah, you don't want no pork, guys.
Thank you.
Eat some turkey bacon before you eat anything.
No.
Turkey bacon
Pork
slam.
is alright. It's alright.
Nah,
good.
Fuck that.
I feel like when I was a child, I used to miss that. I used to really want to eat all that type of meat.
I haven't eaten pork in a long time. I can't.
Pork,
but it's alright. It ain't that bad.
That's what everybody say.
I just stay away from it because it's bad. Pork's be eating.
If it was that bad, nobody would eat it. Like I know.
That is true. You ain't lying about that.
But I feel like the crazy thing is how much money they made. They made 53 point or what was
Who's
it? 23.
They? Who you talking about?
Popeyes made all this money off of Black Twitter and
$53
his
million.
Cause why niggas be so hype on social media, yo?
And this is what
I hate that shit. That's why that's stopping me from trying the sandwich.
In the brain?
Cause I don't like being a follower. Wait, you said it's the dopamine?
So I've been saying this whole time. That's what social media does. Every time you look at
your phone.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
It's a rush. Cause now I saw a study. Boy was like, it's like you hitting you playing the lottery. Like every time you open that shit, you like, ooh, what I miss? What's this?
It's
what
I
win?
Playing the lottery. It's like snorting coke. It's like having sex and experiencing amazing orgasms.
It's like eating.
It's like snorting coke again right after.
Cause think about it. Every time y'all post a fire ass pic, when you post a fire ass pic, you like who fuck like my shit. You want to know. You want to know who like that shit. No matter who you are, you want to know the likes.
We always have our. But here's the thing. This is what Nora brings up. We're the only generation. And even the old heads who complain about us, all because they phone.
They do that shit too.
It's the first time we're having this in our head.
Yeah.
We're like used to it. It'd be crazy if our kids.
Cause my mom be like, y'all love y'all social media, but Pete, old heads love Facebook.
My mom be on Facebook.
Old heads, they on that shit. My grandma be on it. My grandma be glued to that shit.
I be in the crib like, Mom, you love your Facebook.
Yeah, old heads love Facebook.
They always have their phone. Bro.
They be glued to that shit. They be talking about us when they glued to that shit.
We all be equally on our phones.
Yeah,
that's what I don't understand. It's like y'all all be equally on your
23 point. What was it? 23.
I think 23 or 53
bro, off of what? A few days, my nigga.
Yeah,
it's crazy. And that's off of Black Twitter, Black
Instagram. But you know what's the sad thing about that situation?
It's tragic.
I've been seeing a lot of videos of people like Popeye customers getting beat up by our fellow black.
I seen the one bull hop in the drive through the window and fuck them up.
I saw some lady fuck up another lady up, and I saw another one, and it's ridiculous because it's chicken.
Oh, God.
The chicken got steroids in it.
Bro, it's more than chicken.
Shit got steroids,
GMOs,
all that shit.
From it. It's Popeye's chicken.
That shit, I'm telling
y'all. Do you know how much steroids? Do you know
I was at work talking about that shit. That shit got cancer in it.
So much in that chicken right now, bro. Do you know the amount of people that's gonna get sick? That
Popeye chicken sandwich is cancer times 2.
Bro,
don't eat that shit.
They're doing all that shit on purpose. They making that shit good. Takes it,
don't eat that
look
shit.
Your fingers and stuff on purpose.
What's next? What are we talking about?
We're gonna talk about Jadena no. He recently had an interview with the Breakfast Club talking about his poly relationship. He said he's been in a poly relationship with a woman and another man. Him and the man were in a relationship. Him and a woman.
Wait, hold on. Wait. He said him and the man was in a relationship?
No. The lady was basically... He was in a poly relationship, meaning that the woman was dating him and another man.
Yeah.
Him and the man weren't dating, whatever the case may be. But he said, it was very tough for him to be in a situation like that because it's a hard pill to swallow. When you're a man.
And your girl getting fucked by another nigga. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
You know, and you think it's basically what it is. And it also sucks because he's also being free and fucking other women, but it's a simple fact.
That's why I want y'all to know. All men, we all hypocrites. 100%.
Right, because that is everything.
He said he said he was heartbroken when he found out his girl was with another man. So like your girl getting fucked by another nigga, sucking another nigga, all that shit. Like, you're gonna be triggered. Like,
niggas be out here.
But we be so quick to have threesome with 2 girls and 1 guy. But that's what I mean, bro. So, would you be okay in a polyamorous relationship?
Fuck no. No, not at all.
Of course not.
Would you like a relationship? Wait, would you mind if like you had like 3 wives or 2 wives?
100, yeah. No, I mean like if he would be fine with him fucking other girls, of course, and his girl fucking other niggas.
Would you be okay with that?
With my girlfriend? Nah, not for
right,
me.
but would you be okay if like you were like the head honcho and you had like 3 wives and like you got to like
3?
Fuck, or no, maybe not 3, but like you got to fuck whoever you got to.
I mean, I would, of course I would like it because
to be honest, it depends. Like if me and a girl established that kind of relationship, I would try it, see how I feel about it, but I wouldn't want to like. I don't want no visuals. You feel me?
I feel like with any situation like that, whether if the woman is being very expressive about it, or not, like you just not gonna be cheating.
So y'all think y'all boyfriends would be okay with that?
No, my boyfriend won't be okay with that.
I wouldn't be okay.
So would y'all be okay with him like messing with?
I would not be.
I'm very big on energy.
What do you mean?
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
With him, messing around and doing his own thing.
I mean, if he letting you know what it is, like.
No.
I'm not in that situation. Now, if I was on that type of time, like mentally and spiritually, hell yeah, I'd be with the shit.
Hell yeah.
Me in a younger like sense, hell yeah. But right now, I don't like germs. I don't want nobody's germs.
I don't like germs.
I don't want nobody's energy and my like.
But there's different shows for different folks. There's people who can honestly do that.
I work hard on my like universe, on my like energy, and having another energy be in that. You got to be on like.
Nah, you're right. Yeah, I feel you. Where I'm at now, I wouldn't like. I don't want my girl getting fucked by somebody, especially if somebody I love. Nah, and I already told y'all the quest I'm about to go on to New York and shit. So like, I'm really not like, nah, I'm not on that wave. Like,
I fuck with like women that talk. I love women that get empowered like that though. Shout out to women that be out here. Like she's gotta have
bro. Listen, yo. Camp, yo. What?
She's Gotta Have It is a beautiful show, and I
love that show. It's good. I like it because it promote women like sexual freedom and also her being independent.
Yeah.
I never heard of that show. Well, I've heard of it.
It was a movie that Spike Lee did, but now it's a show on Netflix where she basically got like 4 niggas she be fucking on the daily, but they all like contribute to her different, like whether that be like spiritually, financially, or the one nigga, he like conceited as shit. Like he like a narcissist. So she like infatuated with that. So it's a dope show.
It's interesting like how far Spike Lee has come. I remember like when he was boycotting the Oscars and then like just that
Fuck
picture.
The Oscars.
Right. Just in that picture when he all like hype, like jumping in the bull.
Because Klansman won.
Well yeah.
I cried from that movie.
For real?
Yeah, at the end.
Really?
I
just watched it recently.
I was on a date with the little Pisces joint I was messing with. And at the end, I cried because I'm like, because at the end, you know, they talk about like all the like modern day neo-Nazis and all that shit. And I'm like, damn, like the movie take place in like the 70s. And I'm like, all this time and we still ain't make no progress. Yeah. And I sat there and I fucking cried. I'm like, damn, like this my reality. Like I'm living in the fucking new civil rights era. I had a reality
like that when I came back from Africa, like 3 years ago.
Yeah, like shit sad.
I came back. My reality was like they're like faking so much down here with us. Oh,
we're living in the lie.
Yeah,
like my that shit, yo. I was depressed.
But like, what did you get out of what brought you out of that? Because we are like the future.
No, because listen, I'm so optimistic. I'm like 100% optimistic 24/7. But at the end of the movie, they literally it was a recap of everything modern day. With is Trump, him saying, fuck the immigrants, and then you got the neo-Nazis, you won't replace us, da 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 da. And I'm like, yo, literally everything we did in the 60s, we doing right now.
This is why,
and that's why I got sad.
What got me out of it, because it made me depressed when I realized like everything is kind of a lie because of the repeating cycle, just like how would you say it happened in the 60s, it happened in the 30s, it happened this and it happened that. What made me like got out of it is the acceptance of it, and also like, okay, so these religious books probably have some type of truth to it.
What religious books?
Just all these religions and stuff like that, whether it's the Bible or the Quran or this and that and third. There's some shit to it, like how the simple fact how black people are getting treated a certain way. They always say like, oh, God's people is literally going to suffer for a certain amount of years. And right now, there's so many things we can do, but we're not doing as a race because so many shit that's going on. It's keeping us distracted and all this and that. It's like a curse. It's literally like a curse.
We curse people.
We can't get ourselves out the cycle, kind of. It's like Rick and Morty or some shit. Like, I don't know. Like, it makes you, it's deeper than the physical now. It's deeper than just us going through Hitler and then going through Trump right now. You feel me? Because Hitler was years ago. And we're kind of experiencing Hitler's energy through Trump. Then they telling us that Trump is a fucking time traveler and shit like that. So it's deeper than what we're seeing, and I feel like that's what's making us like keep on repeating the cycle because we're
and movies that are and the movies, not to mention, that are constantly in our face and the propaganda and everyone's reminding us of our trauma. Like, these are scary movies, low key. Like,
but they keep on reminding us of our trauma to keep the energy alive for the repeating cycle.
That's true. But all these movies still have a happy ending. Like, even the Bible, like, it's still a savior, and all saviors need followers. So it's just like, it's also like, I've had those thoughts too, because I was like, oh my god, life. Like, I was definitely depressed for a long time, trying to figure this shit out. Like, what the fuck? Like, Christmas is a lie, every holiday, and pagans. And I was crying. Like, it was a mess. It was a hot mess. And then I realized, like, wait, hold up. I'm the motherfucking future, because I'm out here shining like the bull at the end. It was the joke was on the white bull, because it was just like, he was out here like hype and shit over, and being over a black man. Like, you feel me? Like, if he was more gangster with his shit, he could have had like a rally, like, all right, white Klansmen, let's all go to the florist at 5 o'clock, and it'd be all black people, like all turn, like, you feel me?
But see, it's depressing because, like, it's a quote, I think it's by, like, I forget his name. He's like, for you to be black and conscious in America, you in a constant rage, because, like, you see all the bullshit that's going on around you, and you like, you can't do nothing about it, low key, like, one individual by yourself, it's hard to make a change.
But it's not. But like, it's
that's
not.
What I was saying. It's hard to make a change.
It's not hard to make a change, guys.
I mean, it is when motherfuckers only rally together for a fucking Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Here's the thing, and that's what I'm saying, is stuff like that. It's not hard to make a change. It's hard to make a change because the people that...
What are y'all trying to change? Like, I'm not out here trying to change. You can't change the world.
You can, bro.
So
yes,
that's the fuck you can.
No.
You can change the world.
I can change the motherfucking world.
Yes.
We can change the motherfucking world. But I'm saying, like, but you guys are saying that you see certain things and it's depressing because you can't change it, because certain things.
No, it's not that we see certain things that are depressing. We can't change it. It's we see certain things and it's depressing, and then it's a repeating cycle.
Yeah.
It's nothing new underneath the sun, which means you can't change it, but we all still have the ability of changing it. That's what I'm saying. So we're the future. So why be depressed if we're the future?
You be depressed because when you see
because the future just might have this repeating cycle.
Yeah,
that we're living
and
in.
That's why I said I got sad, because when you like the 70s was what 40, 50. I'm not mad. Fuck math. 40 years ago. And when you see we facing the same issues that we faced in the 70s, that's depressing.
Bro, okay.
That's because the shit I read about in textbooks is I'm living that shit today.
That's true, but like, guys, look at the yin and yang of life. For every negative, there's a positive. Every
100%.
fall, for every child that learns how to grow, they fall on their ass to like evolve, to walk.
Right.
Like, our fucking grandparents was definitely going through that racism shit, but not on the same.
And we going through it too.
Not on the same. We are, but
we are on the same, and that's debatable. You can say it's
our grandparents.
But here's the
wait, hold on, guys, hold on. Our grandparents were sitting here trying to fucking talk about, okay, you know how segregation was obviously like a big deal.
Yeah.
Right? But low key, Martin Luther King died because he realized segregation wasn't really the move. Like,
he realized that later on in his
business, right? And like white and basically like all different races should be separated so we can all make money. Our grandparents knew that, were understanding that, but they didn't really act on it. Right now, we all have different ways of making our own business. And, like, we don't know what our children or generational curses, good things take time. We don't know what we're doing right now to be better than our parents and the next generation. And if the world's truly going to end,
what I'm saying,
that means, like, a savior's going to come, and that's within us. All saviors need followers and numbers.
But
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Us.
Who's
like,
to say the savior's going to come? Who's to say the savior's not going to
come? But we're the saviors. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. And we're not saving shit right now, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
No, really,
and
this
that's
is
debatable.
No. Listen. And this is what I'm saying. And this is why I say when I came back from Africa, it was like everything here is a fucking lie. Because at the end of the day, yes, slavery has happened years ago, and we can talk about the hurt we went through slavery. But slavery is legit happening as we speak right now, bro.
It's just got a different name. It just got a different name.
It doesn't have a different name. They call it slavery in these countries, bro. You go to these countries, they calling it slavery, bro. There's still segregation in these countries. The shit's never stopped. It just stopped here, bro. So when we talk about our ancestors, our grandparents, it's because they dead, and it's because their daughters and sons and moved their ass here, or slavery brought their ass here, bro. Right. If that shit didn't happen, we would be slave babies right now, bro. Half of us would be slaves right now in Africa as we speak, trying to find our way through friggin' Saudi Arabia and shit like that, where they slaving us, bro. You know where they sending Africans right now that are supposed to be hoping to come to America? Mexico, and they're freaking having them slaves while they deporting Mexicans down here.
They leaving them on the fucking, leaving them at the fucking bay. They're not able to dock on land.
Bro, so that's what I said. You can't change that part. You can't change the world.
Yes, you can change, but no, listen.
Right, and it takes time.
Listen, and no, it's not even that it takes time, bro. If every single person, this is what I tell you all the time. If every single person on this planet come together,
right,
that's when the shit gets saved,
bro. And in order to do that, you must worry about that, like yourself, and then come together.
Right.
That part is what we must do together.
Exactly. Like, that's not even doing it together. It's doing it yourselves first. It's like what you said. You have to find. But everybody is so distracted because people are putting too much. Just like cyberbullying and how there's some people who can't take it serious. You're putting too much into this freaking materialistic shit. It's pulling so much people away from. And that's the thing with the yin and yang. While there's good things going on, there's still this negative that's going to throw people off.
Because listen, guys, it's 2019. In 1919, right? Like back then, they were preparing for 1920. 1920 is a very important time period. Exactly. Right. So there were so many crazy things. People were going absolutely crazy. Right. And then what happened? It ended in some way. It found some kind of peace. Babies were born, then the next generation.
Yeah, the 1920s, we was coming home from the war, and
so
we didn't have the same benefits as other people. It's fuck that cycle shit. The point that we trying to point out is the fact that it's about to be 2020,
right?
And we facing the same shit that we faced 100 years ago.
Yeah,
that's an issue that I have.
I have the same issue. It's just like, what are we gonna do about it? Like,
it's hard.
We can't be depressed about it. We can't be sad about it.
Of course, we can't be.
You gotta take that shit to the chin and go about your day.
No, use that passion to like rile us up, like.
But see, we live this country.
That's the thing. One person or a group of people can't do that, bro.
And you gotta understand. You gotta understand.
That's what makes it. All of us have to, bro. And that's what I said. Each and every single freaking human being on the living planet right now has to do it in order for shit to change.
And we live in this country. This is a capitalist country. Keep it a bean. Motherfuckers not gonna help you out if it don't benefit them.
No, exactly. Bro, shit can be changing down here.
We literally have to work 40 plus hours a week just to make a minimum wage.
Exactly. Where somebody else can't even do that to make even nothing, bro.
Like, it's hard to support a motherfucker. Like, think about it. We not getting paid for this shit right here. You think motherfuckers gonna hop on the bandwagon and help us out and get paid, do this shit for nothing?
Exactly.
No, they like, how the fuck can I contribute?
And that's what I'm saying.
How can I benefit from this if I ain't getting money from this?
There's so much things that we can do as a human race all together if all of us were to just be like,
In fucking China, they had close to 2 million people fucking protesting against the government.
Not even more than 2 million people, and it's peaceful. Nobody did no type of violence.
Exactly. That's 2 million motherfuckers. So when you sit there and
you talk about, our parents and our aunts, bro, that's just the shit that's happening in America, bro. This shit is a facade down here. It's like a bubble down here, bro. Because why?
Were people doing that 20 years ago?
Bro.
No, so we are what you said, but you have to give attention to the fact that we're literally breaking generational curses
you also have to pay attention to the people who did it 20 years ago. Haiti are the first free black people that wasn't becoming, they were like, fuck this shit, this slavery shit. They did voodoo and was out. So when you think about it, motherfuckers was doing that shit years ago, bro. It was just all. So what are we doing as human living beings wrong? We keep on doing this shit wrong, and we keep on expecting God to come down. God ain't gonna, bro. The niggas looking at us through a telescope, telling us how fucking stupid we are because human beings can't get shit right. That's simple. It's A and B and C, bro. It's not that hard.
2050.
You feel me?
2050, we supposed to be all fucked up.
It's 2019. We about to be 2020 right now, bro. First of all, places
that's when
like
global warming is gonna be like damn near irreversible. Not even 2050, earlier than that.
Warming now, we don't even know. They burning down Amazon fires and saying global warming. So right now, we don't know if it's global warming or not, and that's the shit we be getting fooled with. You feel me? When are we gonna stop getting fooled with that shit? Because obviously, we got Bernie Sanders on TV talking about aliens. America on some other shit right now. We about to merge with AI. Let's stop talking about the basic shit. All this spiritual, natural shit that's happening is they putting it in our face. The pedophilia shit is coming out. Yep. All these motherfuckers is fucking kids normal. Right now.
And they just made it legal to marry your fucking brother sister, all that shit.
Let's get off. So while we're still being distracted by all the little bullshit they've been doing to us for years, and right now they're putting everything out. We fucking kids.
Yeah.
We doing voodoo.
We got sex trafficking and anybody that know about that shit, we killing them.
Flint water on purpose. So what are human beings doing, bro? Nothing, bro. So when it comes to, so that's the reason why it gets depressing.
That's the power of like the phones and like everything that's being said.
That shit only goes so far because listen, think about it. You see some shit on social media, what you do? Oh, I'm gonna like it and I'm gonna add it to my story. That's all the fuck you gonna do. That's it.
But why? Okay,
that's not doing shit. That's not doing a damn thing.
What you guys saying are valid. I'm not taking that away from you guys.
Yeah.
It just, you guys have to remember and be honest with yourself. The same way I had to be honest with myself. Is that there are things that we can still be doing every day. Like what?
Of course.
I'm saying like what it like in order to be like depressed or not even depressed, but just to overthink about it and sad in it. You have to be honest. It could be overwhelming, and I'm not taking that away. But it's also like, we have to push ourselves to realize, like, there's certain things that you can't on a mission to do. Like, it's not our mission right now to... I'm not flying to Amazon right now to fill out water. I'm not right now because I have my own business that I know is going to help this vibration. Like, maybe if the right person came to me, though, and gave me the right pitch, it was like, yo, Kenya...
You're right. I will agree with you that social media does spread awareness for that certain type of shit.
Too,
but it only goes so far as to when action comes into play. That's why Jay-Z got his deal with the... That's why Jay-Z talked about his deal with the NFL. He like, we all know the issue, police brutality, right? So what's next?
What are we gonna do about it?
What's next?
I just feel like,
point, if you're not gonna do anything, then to me you cannot be sad.
If you're not going to do anything, then shut the fuck up. That's what you gotta do.
Of course, you can't be sad about it. It's sad to think about. You feel me? Because
it's sad to think about, but you gotta next it because it's like, okay, you could fucking plant your own tree, bro. And make that be a vibration
besides
in your garden.
the point. But that's besides the point, and that's what I'm saying.
How is it?
That's very selfish to think because you can plant your own tree. You can plant yourself a forest, bro. I bought land in Africa. I'm trying to plant rice all over the place, bro. Right. It's selfish. It's for me to sit there and be like, yes, I'm doing such a good deed to the fucking world. Why have my brother and sister that look just like me doing useless shit on the corner talking about the same shit that me and him can be doing while I'm doing it, he or she's not doing it because they're depressed or sad or a situation where they probably could be in a whole different...
How the fuck we go from Jebediah to this?
That's right, to poly. And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying is at the end of the day, you can do peaceful shit all you want and spread awareness, but as long as not everybody that looks like you is doing it, it don't mean shit because at the end of the day, bro, Yeah, we can pray and do all the peaceful shit down here, bro.
That's why I hate
Slavery
that.
is still happening.
Peaceful protest don't get you shit.
Torture is still happening
to
the black race. It's not even about doing anything about it. It's not even about doing anything about it. It's about as people, especially people of color, in third world countries doing things. The freaking right now they're deporting so many freaking Mexicans, putting them in concentration.
Africans can't even go to Italy right now.
Like, so many things. But here's the thing. This is what I noticed. The ICE who's been detaining these people.
Yup. Shit sad.
There's videos, right, where there's white people. I haven't seen no black person yet or no person of color. White people surrounding these immigrants' houses so the cops don't take them. So when you got white people doing shit like that, right? White people of color and black people can't do no shit. So when we talk about shit and talk about what we need to be done and what change and this and that and the third, at the end of the day, I feel as though people of color, especially black people, have this thing, and I don't know if it's the thing that they push in this country in America.
Okay, I'm listening.
We do not have each other's back, because if one Mexican gets mistreated at a workplace, all the Mexicans is.
I mean, but hold up, cause I feel like foreign, like, well, more specifically, like Africans, they have this misconception about us blacks in America, to where as though this is what I've heard, and what my interpretation is, that like y'all feel as though like y'all see the media that y'all get from the U.S. and that depicts us in a negative way. So that y'all feel as though that we could be, let's say, ungrateful or undeserving of the privileges that we get in America. Yeah. So then Africans or just any foreigner that's black come over to America and feel as though they're like, we ungrateful, or they have like this condescending tone on us blacks in America.
Right, but here's the thing with that, because we see it as you guys been treated, the slavery thing or whatever the case may be. You guys are not taking the jobs and the money and taking it to your full advantage to get the fuck out. What the fuck is you doing in a country?
So if we,
and it's not even to get the fuck out when you because these people are in these foreign countries, right? Yeah. Well, white people getting the fuck out in this country every single day. When you're in the country where my brother and my sister, they done took you years ago and then torture y'all, and you guys are still so faithful to this piece of land. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
So if we so faithful to this piece of land, why are foreigners so eager to come to this land?
Because there's money. It's only but money. We here, they bring money and leave. Or these Chinese people, why do you think Chinese people act like that? It's money.
They'll be here for a year.
That's the only.
But you gotta. Oh, that's a good topic, because think about it. Because Pete, though, foreigners, y'all could get, let's say, for example, bank loans. Mm-hmm. Y'all could get bank loans easy, like that. Right? But us blacks in America, we can't get that shit.
But it works so hard for it.
We can't get that shit.
But here's the thing. Majority of foreigners don't even be having papers to even get those bank loans. A lot of foreigners can't get them. So a lot of these foreigners are working 9-to-5s illegally underneath people's names, saving and moving. Majority of these foreigners who's building cribs in Africa come here, clean some old lady ass, and go back home. Cause a lot of them don't even got documents to do that shit. Why do you think these Mexicans getting caught up like that, bro? Cause these Mexicans is working 3 to 4 jobs, touching that check, sending that shit home, starting businesses, and that's the reason why foreigners see Black Americans sometimes as just ungratefulness. Cause it's like y'all don't see the privilege here. And then on top of that, you talking to people that literally come from nothing.
Yeah,
these are 5-year-olds, right? People are 5-year-old. Ain't no going to school, kindergarten, and they're teaching them ABCs, bro. You better go outside and sell chocolate so we can eat tonight. You feel me? That's why I feel like Black Americans need to stop going to these resorts, go to the village for a week, and really feel how these motherfuckers are living. And that's what made me depressed when I got here, because I didn't think how bad, I'm African, I didn't think how bad it was until I went there, and I'm like, yo, everything is a fucking lie. Now I understand why my mom be like, y'all fucking Americans are so damn selfish in this country. Yeah. Because I understood. It's a 4-year-old selling candy, cold water, icy cold water.
Every Asian store has a child.
But listen though.
African
I'm talking to these little kids down there, right? I got 5 brothers and sisters in the crib. I made like $30 US dollars today. We gotta go buy chicken and stuff like that, make a pot of food. It's 10 of us in the house. Then we probably gotta feed the neighbors because the neighbors ain't got food to eat. You feel me? niggas is not going through that right here. We don't even say hi to each other in Walmart. You feel me?
I mean, these
motherfuckers are starving. They say at top of the morning. They say hi to you every morning down there. Niggas ain't got shit to eat.
Because I will say this: when I was like on the West Coast, out in Cali. Motherfuckers is friendly as shit out there. I'm walking in the street, every black, white, Puerto Rican, everybody saying hi to me.
Here's another thing about Cali. Do you know the amount of homeless people are in Cali right now?
A lot.
Like 100,000 homeless people in Cali right now.
That's a lot.
So when you sit there, right, and the reality of it is that when human beings get shit taken away from them, they get lighter. And I don't know what it is, but human beings get lighter.
What you mean?
Happier, softer. Shit doesn't seem everything is at ease. Shit is hard. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Shit is hard. But everyday life is a little bit more peaceful because every single
humbles you.
It humbles you because when you get out the humbleness and then you come here, because at the end of the day, foreigners just may say that about Americans or Black Americans, but don't ever for one second think foreigners don't think this shit is hard. They came from, damn, what the fuck am I about to find to eat this and that, to work in 9 to 5, 8 hours every single day? What the fuck? This country is hard. I gotta pay bills on time. I ain't used to paying bills. I don't even know. I graduated high school at 25. Like, what? And that's majority of them. So when they saying that's what you have to put yourself physically in these people's shoes, and you can only do that if you go to the physical land and feel how it is.
But I mean, I feel like it should be vice versa though, because like I said, for a lot of foreigners come over here with this misconception that we ungrateful
but here's the thing, because foreigners are getting fed that America is just like heaven, right? And then they come here, then they come to the hood, and it's like the hood shit is like the hood in Africa. And then, but they see the 9 to 5 and the income and how like it's fast down here, because it's not money wise down here is 10 times easier in Africa. You need to know an aunt or an uncle or a blood relative.
It's like 20 people fighting for 3 jobs.
Exactly. No, more than that. 5. More than that.
Well, I'm just more than the ratio. Like,
more than that. You feel me? If you ain't selling candy on the street or doing some type of business, majority of these people are easy. That's why a lot of foreigners come here and have businesses, because entrepreneurship is something natural that they're used to. I need to sell something to make money to feed the 10 motherfuckers in my crib right now. It's not about school.
But Americans do that.
That's why they take school so highly too down there, because it's like school is like a dime.
Sorry.
But is this literally it's called third world country and first world country for a reason. Yep. It's a huge gap. And it's like at the end of the day, first world country people can't fully understand, because I had to, when I was down there in Africa, I had to like tell them too, like it's a more of a materialistic struggle up here. But it's a facade though. It's like a fakeness. Lying. Like I didn't feel it until I went to Africa. I really didn't. And I didn't feel it until I went to Jamaica too. Like you go to a foreign land, you just feel like just this realisticness of life. You're gonna be like, wow, they're feeding us.
What am I worrying about?
Just not even what am I worrying about? Not even that.
Not worried, but like the perspective of life. Like
no, it's what the perspective of life they're feeding us in America. What are they doing to us down here? Because it's really just here. We're the only country that got states. Ain't no country got states.
Right. They're
doing something down here specifically more than any other land, and I don't know what it is. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Right now it's 2020. Everybody, the land is ours. Like, if you want to move to Switzerland, you can. But I feel like we all need to get the fuck out of here. Donald Trump's president right now. I don't know what's going on.
This is the part that we all forget. And this is what I think you're trying to hit at, but I don't think all Americans really understand. America is the pot of milk. It's the land of milk and honey. Like, it's an amazing, wonderful land, which is why all the
you're right. I will say, because we are a capitalist country, everybody got the opportunity to make
Take
it.
Your hand in that pot of gold.
Yeah.
Take some
scratch. Did you hear what I just said? We control the world visually, and right now, America starts a trend that everybody wears white t-shirts. And the whole world is wearing white t-shirts.
But here's the thing with that.
Why do you think Drake and everybody can go to these countries?
But that's what tied us back.
Vibration.
But that's what tied us back into the whole some people getting depressed off of like people of color and black people and what we're going through for years. Because at the end of the day, out of all countries, America literally is the only country that has the full-blown ball in our hands. And we're literally doing nothing about it. And that's what I was saying the last episodes when I was
reason,
saying black people don't build their own capital. If black people
that's what I was about to
we
say.
We don't.
The
our money.
I
saw is
the part that y'all understand, like, is the fact that what you about to say, everything you just said, is because you're African and you're. At the end of the day, you know where your roots came from, and that's not an excuse.
That is true though. That is true because there's a huge gap of not knowing where you come from though.
Right now, if you decide to wear dashiki, we all know where you got that from. Africa.
100%.
Right now, your outfit right now is American as fuck.
Right.
I got a fucking flannel shirt on.
Are you getting credit for that? No. So do you know, nigga? No. Wait. Everything you just explained was valid, and you said everything as the foreigner's perspective. Mm-hmm. The American story. Your mom, no offense to your mother.
No.
But if she was whipping in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Them oodles and noodles and shit like that. That's getting told, but from what? The drug, bad, gun and violence, nasty perspective is not being told from the perspective of, at the end of the day, laying our edges down, do like American culture, like literally flipping nothing from something, like the ideal of like Americans. Go ahead, bro.
You also have to say that's an American thing, though.
But Americans
because listen,
don't
at the end of the
day,
but listen,
what's an American thing?
Though, to feel that way, foreigners get here.
To feel what?
Is a thing where I feel like American
not
social
seeing the
media,
value in themselves.
No, it's definitely not that. But it's social. No, I'm about to balance it out. America has this thing where they make everybody feel that way down here.
Feel what? What are you talking about?
To not have no full value. It's like
y'all gotta understand. Listen. You're African.
Right.
You have some sort of unity and leverage to another country.
Right.
Us blacks in America, we don't know what the fuck we tied to. We have no sort of nationalism.
Right.
Because we dying here, and when y'all come over here, y'all don't fuck with us either.
But I'm not saying
so that shit is hard. That shit hard.
This is what I'm saying.
We don't have that. We don't have no financial literacy overall as a unit.
But that's not what I'm saying though. I'm saying America's society has this thing where they make everybody pin against each other, and that's what I'm saying.
Not everybody, just blacks.
Just blacks. But most importantly, everybody. Because at the end of the day, it's a bigger race war down here than everywhere. Because at the end of the day, bro, you go to these African countries and they're like, how is life in America? Like, is the grass green? Does it smell like blueberries? Like, what the fuck? How's freaking sweet? Like, how do you guys make the yams?
Listen,
like, I want to. You feel me?
In America are so depressed because they don't
they
were taught.
Listen,
they're constantly reminded that they're
constantly reminded.
We got second class citizenship. What you
expect? No,
you're
not. That's the point. This is your land. Native Americans are you.
Listen. I'm listening because we talk about this. I'm black. I got a degree.
Right.
Just off the strength of my name. Mm-hmm. Someone of Caucasian descent has a higher chance of getting that job that I want just off their name. Off their name. Because the simple fact that I could walk out West Philly is getting gentrified already. Right. So I could walk outside, look at a white lady suspiciously. She could call the cops. And I could probably get shot that same fucking day. Just off the strength of that.
Listen, I'm agreeing with you.
I've been in a situation where I'm with white people, and because I'm the only black kid, the cop is stopping me and not them.
And that's hard.
That's second class citizenship. That's not me making. That's facts.
Listen. The same thing happens for foreigners. What I'm telling you is the hard part for you is that a foreigner will get a job before you. Yes. Why? Because in America, a white person or anyone feels safer with a foreigner around than you.
Yes. I have dreads and tattoos. Motherfuckers don't like me.
They think you're a thug. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. That's why it's harder for people that look like me.
That's my point.
No. But here's my point. I'm saying, here's my point.
Go ahead.
That's how America makes you feel. Because you being a black American.
No. I'm about to shut that shit down. Let me shut that shit down. Because I grew my hair out for this exact reason. Because I will never conform to American society to what is deemed as societal acceptance. I will never. Yes. Because that's why I love getting tattoos. I love having dreads.
This is what my point is. I am saying while and this is why I feel like foreigners, especially Africans specifically, feel like black Americans can be just so like what the fuck? Because at the end of the day, you're complaining about a job you can't get here when the foreign black country will offer you a mansion, a car, and a freaking job. You getting paid $500K a year easily because you're fucking black American.
Where this at?
Just because
Africa,
I don't got a passport. Where is that?
Bro, you just get you Dubai, everywhere. There's so many freaking black American. There's so many black American women right now who are living in different countries just off of their degrees right now.
Anywhere in the world.
Fuck America. When are black people are gone? This is why.
We don't have that. I never heard. This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
And that's what I'm saying. Is the shit is there,
keep
bro.
Like
because at the end of the day, these black countries want these black Americans in their countries, bro. Whether if you know the land or not, dude, bro.
You know what's crazy? I did see a John where
it's not even that.
Why?
Because white people are down there. What the fuck is white people doing in Africa for?
No, well, in South Africa, yeah.
No. White people are getting fucking raised all over the place in Africa, bro. There's this white comedian right now with a whole full-blown Liberian accent getting paid because he's white with a Liberian accent, bro. Because he was born, because he been in Liberia, because his mom and dad were like missionaries. And he's been there since he was 7 years old.
It's a whole bunch
in and out the country. You feel me?
Blood Diamonds is about
that.
You feel me? The white nigga from Blood Diamonds is African as fuck.
But listen, so when you see foreigners like, what the fuck, you black people? I need you guys to get with the program. That's what that is.
What, nigga? How we gonna get with the program when we don't even know what the fuck the program is?
Do the research, and that's why foreigners is like, you guys got these phones and the computer. That's why foreigners come down here and they're like, y'all got phones.
So you do see how that can be more.
That's why I can't. This is listen, because it's different with me as a first generation African, and this is the reason why I cannot. Everything my mom tells me, I cannot even listen to her and be like, oh well, mom, you can't understand. There's literally no excuse, bro. There's no excuse. There's no excuse, bro. My mom almost got married to a grown ass man at like a young ass age. Got saved by her older brother. And went through a whole bunch of shit, found her way to America at 22, bro. There's no excuse for
my uncle
none
at
of us,
18.
Bro.
He found his way at 18 and then looked out for
bro. When I tell you, bro, you go to these countries, bro. It's no excuse, bro. So when we sit
grandpa's probably doing the same thing.
So when we sit here and complain, bro, it's really because we're spoiled. We just gotta accept that on the chin as Americans. We just gotta accept that shit on the chin and I had to go to Africa to be like, damn, okay, so I am selfish in America.
Okay, but okay,
I'm talking about having
I'm not just saying this to make my point stand, but just so you can understand what I'm saying, bro. What you just said is a reason to not be depressed because there's no fucking
no excuse. It's no
we can do this.
All right,
no.
We've been on this topic for a minute. We're gonna end it on this note though, but end it on a positive note.
Okay, go ahead. I believe in the human race. I believe that we all have the potential of getting together or whatever to stop all of this governmental shit. I feel like I don't want it to be something to happen to us. Whether if it's life and death or like aliens have to come out the sky, whatever.
That's what it's gonna be. They already hinted at that.
They're hinting that. I feel like they're going to give us like a fake one or whatever. But either or, I feel like they're just testing us right now. I feel like we also have to look at life as like a just big old fucking test. And what are we really going to do with it? Because at the end of the day, we're going through pain here, whether we're white, black, Hispanic, this and that and the third. Everybody's going through pain, right? Everybody's going. This kind of still sad. Everybody's still going through some type of pain. But what are we going to do to put?
We are all going to overcome.
But no, listen. What are we going to do to put band-aids on each other's pain? Because right now, we just have to come together and give each other a big old hug. And give each other a kiss on the forehead and heal each other and heal the world. And the only way we can heal each other and heal the world is if we come together and mend and fix and heal ourselves, everyone.
All right.
This is Opinionated Black Folks. I am Lord Fabulous, here with Ali G and 777 on Earth. We'll see you guys next time.